upstream companies, ONGC, Oil India, do you see some, up move on these companies?
So yeah, broadly, I think these stocks have done very well. ONGC, I think, has come back about 300 mark. Oil India comfortably over 500, 520 levels. So broadly, I think these stocks have done very well. I would probably sense that over the next couple of days, these stocks would just hold on to their strong psychological marks and trade on a slightly flattish to positive bias.
Okay. Uh, with regard to auto, Kunal, any interesting trade? Okay. We've in fact opened for the market today. We've opened in the green, as was the indication, but it's a very, very wafer thin margin in terms of the green as well. IT has in fact seen an uptick of 1% in early minutes of pre-open, or rather early minutes of open, I beg your pardon. But the Nifty Bank is down 0.25% thereabouts. So IT is up 1%, top sectoral gainer. Nifty Auto doing okay. FMCG up a third, which is on your screen. PSU banks is where the pressure seems to start coming through. 0.5% lower on the Nifty India Defence Index and banks. Banks down around 0.4% thereabouts and slipping. The Nifty 2 is slipping, but we're still clinging on to green somehow. In terms of the breadth, and the breadth on the Nifty is what is crucial to understand. 30 advances to 20 declines, so 3:2 in terms of the breadth. Yesterday we closed 4:1 to the advances. Today we are somehow clinging to the green in terms of the breadth. Tata Motors PV is the top gainer, 6.5% higher in early minutes of trade. Adani Ports, Adani Enterprises are the other stocks which are in focus. Mind you, Adani Enterprises moved up 8.5% yesterday. So you're not seeing that kind of an uptick today. Despite that announcement, Adani Ports is up 2% though. TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech. It's the entire IT basket which is showing some sign of a bounce back. Whether that's sustainable or not is a question, and it's a question we'll pose to Kunal in just a couple of minutes. But broadly, that's the tilt of the market. Maruti also doing fairly okay for itself. In terms of the losers, now 7.5% higher on Tata Motors PV, by the way. In terms of the losers, SBI, Hindalco, Reliance are just some of the names where there seems to be some bit of pressure. Even Asian Paints, after this kind of rally that we've seen over the last few weeks, is now seeing some bit of mild pressure, 0.5% lower in trade today. Reliance, of course, weighing down on the index, and banks, really, it's that basket of stocks which is weighing down on the index. In fact, on the Nifty Bank, you're seeing SBI, AU Small, IndusInd, all of them under pressure. There was some very decent moves yesterday on some of these stocks, maybe outside the PSU banks, but a very decent move. That getting reversed slightly in trade today. But ICICI Bank is holding in the green. HDFC Bank is up 0.25%. With that 2.5% move yesterday, HDFC Bank holding up fairly well for itself. Just 4 advances out of 14 on the Nifty Bank, and that's weighing down on the Nifty Banking Index. IT really seems to be the story of the day. 1.5% higher, evidently so. All names in the green within the Nifty IT pack. Infosys, Tech Mahindra, TCS, LTI Mindtree are just some of your top gainers within that Nifty IT basket. In terms of contribution, points contribution, early this morning at least, we're seeing decent moves. The heavyweights not really moving the market today, evidently so. It's Infi though, which is leading in terms of the points contributors. Reliance, SBI, Reliance and SBI weighing down, in fact, on the Nifty. In terms of sectors, we did flag those off, but let me quickly also pull that sectoral heat map once again, see where rates are settling in at. 1.7% higher on the Nifty IT index, 1+% on the Nifty Auto given Tata Motors' numbers. FMCG doing well, consumption is that play which is doing okay, and the pharma index is holding up really well for itself. After the couple of days of gains, you're still seeing 0.25% inch up with regard to the Nifty Pharma index. In terms of the drags, metals, defense, realty, and PSU banks. That's really the tilt, Aisha.
It is, and it's really not a bad start. I mean, given the context of what the Nifty Bank is doing, the Nifty resilience is really not a bad sign. IT is your big mover once again, so maybe that FII selling stalling could have some more headroom, and maybe their tilt could be towards buying, but I don't know, early days yet. Let's see what actually transpires. I want to check in on Keynes as well, whether there is any resurrection, so to speak, on that stock on a persistent LTM. Keynes has fallen another 3% in trade, and these are just the opening moves. So let's see which way the stock settles. IT, of course, is making a comeback. What about Cipla, Zydus Life, Adani Power, Adani Enterprises, Bharti Eternal, the big leadership names from yesterday across market cap categories. And today as well, they are maintaining their green. But Kunal, what's your take on how we've started off in trade?
I think it's a good start for the index. Good because the Nifty is still holding on to that